Hi, Rebecca. I wanted to meet with you today to go over some things because you know your dad has been missing for a little while now. And we here at Hameln believe that you need a guardian, and who better to take care of you than the people who have been taking care of you. So we wrote up a little paperwork that you could sign to say you're okay with us being your guardian here at the studio. Okay, perfect. Let me just pull that out. So this is the paperwork we came up with. We kept it really simple for you so that way, you know, it was easy to understand. Even though we all know here you are wise beyond your years. And we signed it with a little heart so you know that we care about you. So if you could just sign next to the X, please. And we do have the variety of markers here for you to choose from. We know that you love all the different colors. So if there's one you'd prefer, you can use that to sign. Okay, the magenta. Good choice, good choice. So if you could just sign right next to that X there with this marker. Here, let me help you. So yes, right there next to the X. Good. Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you. We'll deal with any of the legalities, but this should do. One moment, please. What was that? I say, out of all of the episodes, we should start with this one. It just makes the most sense. Yeah, thank you. Just take those back. Some of them, yeah. No, we should start from the beginning and see how things go. Anyway, darling, we're going to end up trying some fun experiments with the show, cartoon. I think you'll really like it. It'll really be immersive for you. More in like, you take your role very seriously as your character, but we really want you to embody her. Like, nearly one-to-one. Just become Amanda. So, we're going to try a little experiment. It's the easiest way for me to put it. And so, when you go to sleep tonight, you may wake up in a different place, okay? Don't be alarmed. Everything's fine. It's all part of the part of the plan, but I really appreciate you trusting us to take care of you. You know, because you have no guardianship outside of your adoptive father. Really, you can sign anything for yourself. No issues there. But I'm going to take this back to the team, update them, and we will see you later on, okay? Alright, thank you so much, sweetie. We'll talk to you soon. Just come this way and we'll head out. Hi, Rebecca. I'm glad to see you're awake. I know you probably don't know how you got into this hospital room, but we're not actually at the hospital. No, we're still at the production site. Yeah. So, I heard that we're taking care of you now. Great. Alright, so let me see here. And we are going to do some tests on you just to make sure you're healthy and everything, of course. And then, do you know how we all kind of mentioned before that we wanted to try a little something, to make the show better? Good, you're a good listener. So, we're going to be kind of getting you ready for that. You're going to be really embodying the role. So, I know it sounds like a big task, but with what we plan on trying here, it won't be that difficult. Okay, yes. Oh, that's just the wind. Yeah, don't worry about that. So, let me just take some notes about how you're looking overall. Check up things that you've probably had done before. I'm gonna check your eyes, your ears, nose, mouth, and then I don't think we're going to do any blood tests today, but we are going to get some of your DNA. And then we're going to test some of your cognitive abilities. Well, that just means, how do I explain it? Pretty much how you process things. Like, I'm gonna have you trace some dots and probably, point to my finger, stuff like that. It'll be fun. So, let's begin. I'm just gonna probably jump around depending on what's easiest to do. Let me start by looking it over with the light. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this on real quick. And you can pick a spot on the wall behind me. I'm going to run this past your eyes. Okay. Just going to kind of get a look overall. Okay. That's great. Let me put some gloves on too, just so I'm being all sanitary. And then I'll do a nice check of your ears. I don't think it'll be right away, but we may be putting some headphones on you. So that way we can play some auditory tunes. You may or may not be awake for that. Or just be sleeping. Alright. So let me go ahead and get a look over here in your ear. Great. That's this one. Okay, good. Your ears look nice and clean. And let's go ahead and tip your head back. I'm just gonna look up your nose real quick. Okay. That looks good. And take this off. Okay. Now I'm going to do a couple more tests with your eyes. Just don't look directly into the light, okay? I may tell you to look at it, but don't look directly into it. But for now, just look past me. You can look at Mr. Rooster or the poster. Okay, let's see. I know, makes it hard to focus when I cover your eyes, huh? Okay, can you look up? Okay, and how about down? Good. And to the left? Very good. And how about to the right now? Good. Okay. Now, let's see about... Can I get you to focus on our flamingo friend here? Good. Okay. Now follow the flamingo in. And back out. And back in, and back out. I know it's a wobbly flamingo, huh? It's not a very stable stick. Here we go. Back in and back out. Alright. Perfect. I may need the flamingo again. I don't know yet. But you did very good with that. Okay, so what I would like you to do now, which is one of the cognitive tests, is I want you to touch your nose, and then I'm going to move my fingers around, and I want you to just from your nose to my finger each time, okay? Okay. So go ahead and touch your nose, finger, good, nose, finger, nose, finger, nose, finger, nose, finger, and let's do here, nose, finger, good, nose, finger, perfect. Okay, check that. Oh yeah, let's check your mouth real quick. bring the light in again. And this is going to be where I swab for some of your DNA. Yeah, you can get DNA through blood, hair, saliva, a lot of different ways. So once I swab you, I'm just going to put this stick in here and break it off. Set that down for now. Go ahead and say ah for me. Good. Okay. Your teeth look very clean, that's good. So I'm going to swab the inside of your cheek. It may tickle, it may feel weird. I know some people don't like the cottony texture, feeling. Okay. Good. And then we'll do one more. And I think I'm going to use a tongue depressor. Because I know sometimes it's hard to keep your tongue in one place while somebody's sticking a stick with a cotton bud on it in your mouth. Alright, so I'm just gonna go on that side now. Put this in. Open wide. Good. Okay. That one was really loud, huh? Alright. Okay, just gonna put this down to be sent to the lab. Dispose of. Okay. Now I'm going to test some of your reflexes. Do you know what reflexes are? Well, it's kind of, we have different nerves and tendons. There are just certain spots on our bodies that when touched or when, what's the word I'm thinking of here? I guess when touched, you can make a reaction. Like sometimes someone's hand might curl up. I'm purposely doing it now, but when not paying attention, okay, I wasn't purposely doing it there if you saw it. But the tickling, it's kind of silly to be doing it to myself, but the tickling sensation causes those nerves and everything to cause a reaction. So we're going to be doing that. There are some where you can like it's kind of hard when I have to hold my arm up because usually you want your arms to be kind of relaxed when we're doing this. But just to show you, I'm trying to, can't really get it to go, but so it is just gentle that I'm going to be doing this around your arms, and then there are some spots on your ankles, but we don't really need to worry about those right now. So I'm just gonna move down your arm in the different areas, and I need you, remember how I said you gotta be kind of relaxed for that? Okay, so I'm gonna pick your arm up here and just let it dangle. Okay, Yeah, like a worm. And I'm gonna gently do this. And your elbow does jump a little bit there. Yep, that's what that is. Move to your wrist. Good. And then we're going to go to the inside of the elbow. Good. And look over there for me, please. Okay, great. And just gonna rub that along your hand. Yeah, do you feel how your hand wants to curl up? Yeah, that's what that is. So I'm gonna do the same on this side now. Just let your arm hang like a little worm, like a little noodle. Good. Go to your wrist. Good. Good. And then do the same thing along your hand. Look the other way now for me. Good. So those are all perfect. Can you let your jaw hang kind of loose now? Like, it's kind of hard to demonstrate that, but yeah, just nice and relaxed. And I'm just gonna put my fingers here to kind of buffer. Yep. Yep, it was supposed to do that. Very good. And I said we don't need to do the lower half of your legs, but I am going to just tap on your knees really quick. So if you need to look at, again, the poster of the Mr. Brewster, go ahead and do that just as a distraction. Good. Good. Alright. Those are all checking out. Okay. Now, you remember how I said we were going to have you connect some dots? Let me get that out for you. Okay, so do you see the very light pink dots all over this page? I need you to connect all of them. And it doesn't matter how. Any way you wish. And we've got a bunch of different markers here. So you can pick whichever one you want. And the purple one? Oh, that one. Okay. Good. Okay. Alright, and get that open for you. And take all the time you need. I just need you to trace all of the pink dots. Some of them are very light, so you have to use your best judgment and find them all, but there you go. And while you're doing that, let's take some notes here. While you're doing that, can I take your temperature real quick? Okay. Yeah, it'll just sit in your mouth there. We'll put it right under your tongue. Perfect. You all done? Great, thank you. Let me take that. Okay. Good, got all 20. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to add that to your file. And now that you're looking up again, can I get a measurement of your head? Okay. Just going to put this around your head here. Okay. And I'm going to do from your forehead down to your chin. There we go. Okay. And across the top here. From ear to ear. Okay. Great. So I think this will work. I'm going to be fitting you for a special helmet next, okay? It's going to track some of your brain waves. Alright. So oh, I almost forgot. I have to take your blood pressure and listen to your heart as well. Yeah, I was really focused on getting the main stuff done that they asked me to do, but we have to keep track of that as well. Okay, so I think for size purposes we'll use these just because you're a lot smaller than an adult. Yeah, these will work. Let me do this. I know, it's a nice purple, huh? Okay, I'm just going to fit this around your arm. Good. And then put this on there. Like so. Okay. Okay. That looks good. And now we'll listen to your heart and your lungs. Okay. So just breathe normally for me. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. And again, in and out. Okay, in and out. In and out. Okay, gonna go around to the back. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay. Take a deep breath in and out. And again. And out. Okay. Yes, you sound perfectly healthy. Everything should go good. No worries from me. Now we'll proceed with the stickies. So these will be plugged in to the computer to track different waves. Like I said, probably most likely your brain waves through everything. But we'll just have a little plug that goes into these. And we're going to place them on your head here. Just take this one and go over here. Sorry, I got the plastic in your face. I apologize. And this one, and it's going to go over here. There we go. Just make sure they're nice and stuck. ribbon coming off. And then these. And these are going to go kind of on your chest here. I'm just going to move your gown slightly to put that on, okay? You want them close to your heart so we can monitor your heart rate. Okay. Good. Just do this one. Good. Put that over here. And before I start putting things on your head, just to make sure your hair doesn't get ruined because you may go into a little bit of a sleep, I am going to just put your hair into two little ponytails on the side of your head, the sides of your head. Just so your hair doesn't get tangled anywhere or messed up, of course, from laying on it. So I've got these that have little bows or bunny ears on them, however you want to look at it. Just going to comb your hair out a little bit. And I'm going to gather it up. And then we'll do this one on the side. Okay. Getting a little nervous. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no need to be nervous. No, these things, I know they look big and scary, but they're just to monitor different things. We're not looking for anything scary or wrong with you. We're just watching. We want to learn some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so you get to participate in like a science experiment, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, so there's no need to be worried, okay? No need. We're gonna keep you safe here. Even if you're sleeping, you'll be safe. Okay? Here, I brought a little Woolly with me. Would you like to cuddle with Woolly? Okay, you can have it. There you go. Yep, he can be right by your side. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and tuck him in all nice. Get him all cozy. And I'll be putting this. It's kind of funny looking actually, but it's part of the brain scans and consciousness transferring stuff that we're going to be doing, so it's got spaces on it where we'll be able to like stick any nodes or have the tails of these ones come out, and then where we'll be able to connect the bigger apparatus that'll be going on over the top of this. Yeah. So, it's going to squeeze a little bit, but it's not going to hurt. If it is uncomfortable, we'll move it around, but I'm just going to slide this on over your head, and it's just going to sit on the top like that, and it's got the cutout right there so we can see your beautiful little face. Okay, and then And this thing might look a little bit scary, but it's actually not that scary. It really just sits over the top. And like I said, has some things that we can connect to the nodes. And I'll just be able to tighten it with this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on over the top of that. Okay, yeah, it's quite wide. Let me see about. Just turning this. Let me get it to about your measurement that we had earlier. Okay, I'm just going to put this on over that now and readjust some of these. Okay, is that comfortable? Alright, good. And I'm just going to plug in the nodes. Great. So, I think that was everything that I needed to do. With getting that on. Now, for the testing purposes, we are going to make you get a little sleepy. You're going to drift off. Okay. So we already had you hooked up to the IV to get fluids and everything because we, you were already asleep for a little while. We didn't want to freak you out with putting that in. So, now that we've got you all situated, you're just going to take a nap. It'll just come over you really easily. And then you may wake up and experience a world a little bit different, a little bit new but familiar. And we'll talk to you after everything's done, okay? Alright, so if you will, just go ahead and relax. Just relax. You've got Wooly there now. Just relax. And let me see here. You'll go ahead and start drifting if you are feeling comfortable enough to. Yeah, could I have some of the tapes? Thank you. Yeah, that'll do for now. Thank you very much. Let's see which one. I think we should start with the kitchen. Just relax, sweetheart. You're okay.